in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hello. Happy Wednesday evening. Seems I wasn't quite done talking yet. I'm the kind of person where I need some successes in my day before it have I done everything that I can and I'm capable of doing right now. So I've been thinking on this a lot. Hi, Michelle. It's good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day, honey. I appreciate you being here. Because I've kind of been looking at the group and things like that, and the group is stagnant. I can tell you that right now. There may be 1,500 people in it, but only 50% of the people in the program make it. So I'd say there's probably more like 20 active people in the group. But I'm kind of narrowing what I do. I'm sticking with alcoholism, and when we say, it seems like when we start to add these other things in, it starts to get too confusing. And I'm not saying that these other things aren't good. Okay. But if I don't know you as a company, and unfortunately, and I didn't create this, okay, but in Colorado, you gotta be careful in what you do. So, but let's do some introductions and let's talk about this. Drives me crazy. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. And if you make fun of me, I'll make fun of you back, just so you know. Now, we're allowed to have fun here. Now, I'm not saying that we can't have fun. If you're here, please say hello. But when we start having fun at the expense of other people, I'm going to tell you the one thing that's driving me crazy on this. Karen. Please, why are we using somebody's specific name to call names? Now, when there's a video that says, watch this Karen, I'm going to tell you what I see. I see somebody with a mental illness that needs help, and you're over there poking them with your camera because you're an asshole. Toxic. I'm tired of hearing the word toxic. Oh, that person is toxic. We have somebody on the corner with drugs and they're doing weird things. We'll pull out our fucking camera. We are more apt to pull out our camera, record it, put it online than we are to actually say or do something fucking useful. And why do people do that? Low self-esteem. See, if we need to make fun of other people in order to make ourselves feel better or higher than or more than, we call that low self-esteem. It's what that is. Actually, you're just a dick. Okay. How do I know that? Because I was one of them. Why did I do that? Because I didn't want people looking at my alcoholism. Okay. It's called manipulation. See, if you're over here watching this, I can get away with this. And it's horrible. And it just gets worse. It is, and this comes from bullying. Okay. Hey. Bullies tend to stay away from me. So do narcissists. I will irritate the hell out of a narcissist. Oh, yeah. Give me one. Now, wait a minute here. Wait a minute, Dion. See, narcissism is a legitimate mental illness. Being toxic is not a mental illness. What is somebody who's really toxic? Somebody who's just negative all the time. So when you call somebody toxic, what is that? That's negativity. You can't fight fire with fire, man. It doesn't work. It just creates a bigger fire. Okay? That person's crazy. The one I'm going to tell you one I really dislike, retarded. Now, don't get me wrong. We need to love and laugh. And I mean, I watch some shows that you probably be surprised. You know, I watch Family Guy, American Dad, things that are funny. You know, I don't find everything that they do funny, but it's an arena, and that's where it stays. Okay? There's a big difference between poking fun of others and comedy. No, that's an actual cat. There he is. Say hi, Ronan. Meow, meow. You know, Dad's not in the best of mood, so he doesn't usually just sit there. He's usually all over me, so I don't know what he's doing. It's kind of new. But it's funny because when my cats hear the theme song playing, they come in. Here he is. He's just trying to. He's like, Dad, I love you. Why are you in a bad mood? I want to go out into the sunroom. It's too cold, dude. It's too cold. Right? Now, it isn't always bullies and stuff like that poke fun. You know, Facebook's horrible about it, you know. I mean, you can watch all sorts of, you could probably sit around all day and watch things about Karen. I don't know. I'm not big on, let me put it this way. It is much easier for me to take a look at somebody and destroy them in my mind. I can do that in an instant. That's the easy, softer way. Grr. Sorry to hear that. So, what are we really trying to prove when we do something like that? I'm just a big believer on things need to be done right. And, when I see somebody, I'm going to tell you this. If I'm around and I see somebody doing something like that, I'm going to say something. I will. Okay. Now, do you really have any right to people recording you while you're out in public? No, you don't. But you know what? Fuck you. If you get in my face and you're recording me, I'm going to take your camera. I'm going to shove it up your fucking ass. I'll tell you that right now. You ain't gonna do that shit with me. Okay? And I know the consequences, and I'm willing to accept them. Yeah, I'll buy you a new phone. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be a piece of crap. Right? I know the consequences on that. Okay. I know the consequences of dealing with the popular people. Sure, they're gonna talk. If you do anything outside of their scope, they're gonna talk shit about you. So what? We all know that. You don't like kids bully? because the parents bully. All right? Dude, go. I'm going to put your asshole on the back of my head. Jerk. You see his tails all. And yes, again, you can't stop me. She's like, okay, bye. You know, I'm going to tell you kind of where this came from. Okay. Is because I am tired of announcing in the group that you cannot post businesses. We're not a business. Okay. I'm not going to support your sober living. I'm not going to support your recovery coaching. I'm not going to support any of it if it's not 12-step based. If it is not AA, if you are not doing the traditions, if you are not doing the steps, I am not going to support you. I am an AAer. It is the path that I have chose. Yes, I know that there are other paths, but I don't want them. Okay. But stop running around shoving it down other people's throats. If you think for 1 second that I'm going to connect myself on my Facebook to somebody that's committing fraud, no, it ain't going to happen. Right? I just lost a couple people of it because that's how I work. Right? I have a reputation. Okay. So what happens when something, yeah, there you go. Okay. Where was I on that? I'm easily distracted. Love you, Ingrid. I have worked very, very hard on my reputation. Okay. And not my reputation, but the reputation of trudging together. And it has a reputation. That reputation is don't fuck around with us. That's the reputation. Right? Where? Right? Well, let's say, oh, yeah, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. And even though I know they're stealing their meds, they're doing some good. No. You know how else I know? Okay. Because here's the thing. I also post a lot of stuff. Well, I don't see you put my stuff in their groups. Huh. See, it needs to be equal. It needs to be fair, or it's no good. That's why 95% of it is no good. Okay. But what they will do is say, well, yeah, but AA this and AA. No, they don't. No, individuals do that. Okay. And then you lump everybody together. It's but we tout a person to person. Okay. It's true. Each person is different. Okay. We are not terminally unique, but we are unique. Okay. Nobody else is like me. There is not another person in this world exactly like me. Just like you. There is absolutely nobody else in this world just like you. Okay. And I get tired of hearing other people, because I'm going to tell you something. It's the odd ducks. It's the queers. It's the crackpots. It's the weird, fucked up people that make a difference in this world, that make actual differences. I have noticed this. Okay? Now, does that mean that AA is for everybody? Probably not. Probably not. There's other ways. Okay? But the number one way is AA. And we know that. Okay? Now, the people that I have found that it doesn't work for are the people that don't want to do the work. You can stay sober without doing the work. You can. I've seen it happen. But then what you will do is you will jump on bandwagons. Okay. So let's say I support several sober livings without looking into them. Something happens. Dion was following them too. I'm going to go down with the ship, and that ain't going to happen. I've been doing this way too long to know. Okay. And every month somebody comes along and says, hey, Dion, if we did it this way, we could make money. And they don't stick around because they don't make money. I'm not going to let you come on here and make money. Ain't going to happen. I don't work that way. I don't work that way. Yeah, I understand some of us are in the field, but you need to keep that job there. Okay. I'm tired of clinical bullshit in AA. No, doesn't belong there. Okay. Do we need therapists? Do we need, other things? Yeah, sure. At certain times, it tells you when to do it in the big book. I'll let you know when to do it. Right? A recovery coach, if they are doing their job, isn't really. Yeah, exactly. I don't push my toner in your face. Exactly. Because that's what she does. She sells toner. She doesn't walk around. Hey, you need toner? You need toner? Huh? Huh? Okay. But when something becomes the alpha omega, oh, we're everything. No, you're not. You're not everything. You can't be. That's God. No, that's God. The worst part is when somebody popular does or says something and then everybody else cookie dealers you know I wish there was a simple way to explain all of it to you, but they have made it unsimple so that it's hard to see. And when something is not simple anymore, it's not recovery anymore. Okay. I really don't get I know that these people are doing these things, but I'm going to support them. I really don't get that. I don't understand it. But yet I'm over here doing the right thing, and that's what frustrates me. Right? That's why I get frustrated sometimes. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not. Yeah. Like yesterday, we didn't have any more people, but we made a lot of progress in our group conscience. I was very, very happy with that group conscience. I was. Because I gave it all up. See? And that's the difference between what we're doing and they're doing. Oh, no, I got to keep my dirty little hands in it. Oh, I don't bug my sponsees. Okay. Now, when you have a client and you can make $30 a day off of them, oh, yeah, you're going to call them every day for money. Okay. And then we have people walking around with 2-3 months of sobriety saying, well, my clients, not your fucking clients. The clients belong to the company. That is not your client. That is a client, not yours. Well, I tell my clients, okay, do you have any sponsees? See, that's the key. Ask recovery. If somebody comes up to you and says, hey, I'm a recovery, and recovery coaches aren't all bad, so don't get me wrong. But your first question should be, do you sponsor? And if the answer is no, then they have not done the 12 steps and they cannot help you because you can't transmit something you do not have. And I can tell you, most of you ain't got it. Most of what I see are people whistling in the dark. Keep our spirits up. Okay. See, when recovery becomes clinical, God is removed. And it is that, right? That one thing. Okay. Because if God is removed, who takes credit? Did you know that some of the best therapists love God? I can't wait to get back to my therapist. Yeah. Her and I talk about God all the time. Some of the best therapists in the world are extremely spiritual, not religious, but they are spiritual. Okay? So, all right. Thanks for listening again. I appreciate it. No, it's good to have y'all. Ingrid, Michelle, it was good. It was good to see you again. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be in a better mood. It's just I still, in the meantime, I'm still feeling my nightmare from last night. It's going to be attached to me all day. Sponsors in the meantime. I have a sponsor. Yay! Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit and then I'll wrap it up. Okay. I tell you why I didn't have a sponsor. I looked for years. Everybody told me no. Oh, you're a guru. I heard like 2-3 times. You're a guru. In other words, they said, what can I teach you? Which really ticked me off. It's like, don't you have a different recovery than me? Then I would learn something from it. Okay. Sometimes things happen in God's time. Okay. Sometimes things happen in God's time. Now, during that time, I've had my butt covered, but I haven't had a therapist, which means I'm one short. Now and see, it appeared at the right time. It appeared at the right time. And he's going to be a good sponsor for me. Okay. And I'm thinking that happened the way it was supposed to, because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't trust people easily. I don't. But I've known Daryl for a long time now. So I feel comfortable talking to him. That takes for me to, I'll talk to anybody. I'll share my feelings, but that doesn't mean I'm going to share with you everything that goes on with me. Well, today I did. But that's because I want people to know not every day is going to be hunky frickin' dory, man. Okay. But I didn't let it ruin my day either. All right. So let's stop with the Karens. Let's stop with calling people toxic or all these other things. Enough, man. I'm so tired of it. So tired of it. Maybe Facebook should just shut down again. That was not an accident. All right. It was not an accident. No. There were some political things going on yesterday. It was a Big Tuesday or something like that. And that's when announcements. Ooh, things that make you go, All right. Love you. Peace out and have a day. Bye-bye.